Jonathan Lee Riches investigates, covering this Quinton Simon case. 20-month-old Quinton Simon still missing. Where is Quinton Simon? The DFCS, they're being very secretive and I think possibly shady. So I've been filing Georgia public records requests with them in search of records. First off, I would love to know who is the DFCS employees that are handling the Quinton Simon, Leilani Simon, Billy Joe Howe, aka Billy Joe Betterton case. These are public officials that are hired by the state of Georgia, and the public has a right to know who these employees are. And I filed a public records request with DFCS. Miss Dixon, the Regional 12 Supervisor, Chatham County, Savannah, Georgia, and seeking records. These were the records I sought. Check it out. I sent a Georgia Public Records request to DFCS Chatham Regional Director Sheila Dixon, Region 12. Under the Georgia Public Records Act, I, Jonathan Riches, with the Original Media Group, request the following open records. Full names of all DFCS employees handling the Quinton Simon, Leilani Simon, Billy Joe Howe custody case. Respectfully, Jonathan Riches. And they responded. They've responded. Mr. Riches, the following information has been provided in response to your below inquiry. DFCS, Child Welfare and Child Protective Services records are confidential under state law and exempt from disclosure under the Georgia Public Records Act. And they use a bunch of statutes. All public records shall be open for personal inspection and copying, except those which by order of the court of this state or by law are specifically exempted from disclosure. Unfortunately, because there is no indication that your request falls under a statutory exemption permitting disclosure, DFCS has determined that it would be unable to provide any records to you via DHS open records process based upon this request. Sincerely, Kylie Winton, the Communication Director for the Georgia Department of Human Services. So they deny my request. I'm just seeking the employees that are handling the case. That's it. That's all I was seeking. Public officials. And they don't want anyone to know. So they're being very secretive. They're denying my request. They don't want people to know things. And they use that as an excuse for whatever reason. But we should all have the right to know who these employees are. I don't want to know about specifics dealing with private issues on the Quinton Simon case. I just want to know who the employees are. Just like if an officer investigates a case, the public has a right to know who the officer is on any particular case. These are public officials. They get paid by the taxpayer. But they're going to keep it quiet, using some sort of reasoning or excuse. But we have the right to know. So I will keep pressing for the truth. And when I get the truth, I'll provide you guys with the truth. Because we all need to know. Open and transparency. That's why I'm called Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. So subscribe to my channel. Like, hit the notification button. What happened to Quinton Simon? Is anyone going to be held responsible for what happened to Quinton Simon? Where is Quinton Simon? Still searching. Everyone be safe. God bless.